Picture this. You're in the thick of a really tough day, feeling overwhelmed and alone. The weight of the world seems to be pressing down on you. In moments like these, where do you turn for solace? Today, we're going to explore how tapping into Jehovah's boundless compassion can be like finding a lifeline in turbulent waters, offering divine empathy that truly understands and uplifts you when you need it most. Introduction: our daily struggle and a divine solution. Are you feeling overwhelmed by daily life, the constant stream of financial demands, emotional pressures, and uncertainties? You're not alone. Reports show that by 2025, global stress levels have risen by about 15%. And mental health experts estimate that by the end of this year, 1 in every 4 people will face some kind of emotional or psychological struggle. So people everywhere are searching for relief, but many don't know where to turn. What often gets overlooked is one of the most powerful sources of comfort available: Jehovah's compassion. At a time when despair is rising, Jehovah offers a different story, one filled with understanding, tenderness, and strength. Today, we'll explore how embracing Jehovah's compassion can help us not just survive our daily challenges, but face them with courage and calm. Understanding Jehovah's boundless empathy. Jehovah's compassion isn't new, it's woven throughout the Bible record. Think of how he dealt with Hagar when she felt abandoned in the wilderness. He saw her tears and reassured her. Or Elijah, who felt overwhelmed and ready to give up. Jehovah didn't scold him, he provided rest, food, and encouragement. Even the Israelites, though frequently disobedient, were described in the book of Psalm 78 as recipients of Jehovah's pity and patience. These aren't just stories, they reveal something deeper. Jehovah sees pain before it's spoken. He feels before we can explain. Today, human empathy is declining. Surveys from 2025 show a 10% drop in people feeling that others genuinely care or listen. And 75% of individuals say they often feel unheard. But Jehovah is different. From Psalm 34 verse 18 we read that he is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Even when we can't voice our struggles, he fully understands them. Divine empathy isn't limited by human capacity. Jehovah not only notices our tears, he keeps track of them. He knows the fear behind the smile, the heaviness behind silence, and the longing behind our prayers. Finding solace in divine support. With stress-related conditions forecasted to cost the global economy billions in 2025, many are desperate for something that works. Jehovah offers real, practical support, but how do we feel it? Prayer is one of the most powerful ways. Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7 tells us that when we pour out our anxieties to Jehovah, he replaces them with peace that surpasses all understanding. And there's evidence that more people are recognizing this. There's been a 20% increase in individuals seeking spiritual support since 2024. Another way is meditation. When we reflect on verses like Isaiah 41 verse 10 or Psalm 103 verse 13, it changes how our heart feels. Health research this year reports that meditation can reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, by up to 30%. So when we meditate specifically on Jehovah's kindness, we're not imagining comfort, we're accepting it. And of course, Jehovah often uses the congregation. A kind text, a shepherding call, a heartfelt comment. These are often expressions of his care. Real-life stories, compassion in action. Let's consider a few relatable situations. A sister facing job loss and mounting bills felt paralyzed by anxiety. She prayed, read Psalm 55 verse 22, and the very next day an elder reached out, without knowing anything. That conversation gave her strength to keep going. At a time when financial anxiety is soaring, Jehovah proves he's not distant. Another brother lost a close family member. Grief weighed on him, and loneliness made it worse. Through prayer and personal study, he started to notice scriptures that felt like they were written just for him. Then the congregation lovingly surrounded him. He later said that he could literally feel Jehovah's compassion through the encouragement he received. Or consider sisters and brothers dealing with chronic illness. One elderly sister said that even on her hardest days, she feels Jehovah's comfort when reflecting on Psalm 139, that He knows every thought, every limitation, every pain. These aren't rare cases. They reflect what millions are experiencing right now in a world where social isolation and fear have reached new highs. Jehovah's compassion is not theoretical, it's active, personal, and precise. Embracing a future anchored in compassion. What happens when we don't just know about Jehovah's compassion, but consciously lean on it every day? It changes the way we think, react, and endure. Instead of feeling swallowed by uncertainty, we gain resilience. Studies show that those with strong spiritual foundations report 40% higher life satisfaction. That's not accidental. It reflects what Isaiah 40 verse 29 promises. He gives power to the tired one and dynamic energy to the one without strength. So what can we do? Make Jehovah's compassion part of our routine. Pray honestly, not just formally. Read scriptures that reveal His tenderness. Accept help from the congregation as an extension of His love. Remember past ways He has supported us. Why is this urgent? Because projections indicate that global uncertainty will continue. But uncertainty doesn't have to equal fear when compassion anchors our heart. Conclusion: a hopeful tomorrow. Yes, 2025 is marked by rising stress, loneliness, economic strain, and emotional fatigue. But divine compassion offers a different forecast. Jehovah isn't watching from a distance. He's walking with us through every hardship. When we embrace His empathy, we gain strength the world cannot give and peace the world cannot understand. As we move forward, let's intentionally seek, feel, and reflect Jehovah's compassion. Then, even if challenges remain, our heart will be steady, our hope will stay bright, and our faith will keep us moving, confident that Jehovah will always care for those who trust in Him. Thank you. Please share this video to anyone who may be facing stress or anxiety.